All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Tim Mikelashvili. I'm the host of the third annual Global Virtual Medical Affairs Innovation Olympics, also CEO of Amadeus Pharma. Today, I'm here with my friend, distinguished leader in healthcare and medical affairs in pharma, founder of Seek Medical Affairs, Liz Delgado, expert judge this year again. Well, Liz, welcome. Great to see you. So let's. You're on mute there. Oh, just make sure you get now.
I'm
Okay,
on
there we
mute now,
go.
but listen, but thank you so much, and that was a pleasure to be here. Thank you for the introduction. That was fantastic, and I don't know about you, but I'm super excited. Next month.
I know it's almost here. Every day I'm counting down, the time to our event. Less than 12 days to go. As you see here on the bottom ticker here, every day there's new sponsors, new competitors signing up. A lot of people are messaging me, writing me to understand more about the event. This is a very unique ideation competition, and I think we've built up a character over 3 years. And the way I think about it, Liz, is what more really can you ask than some of the best leaders, scientists in the industry, some ideation that's taking place, mentorship, networking in a type of setting that you're likely to remember. That will be a little bit different than a typical meeting and conference, but the learning also is there, and it's an apprenticeship kind of, right, where you get real-time feedback on your ideas, on your products, from leaders in the field, investors this year. A lot more surprises, by the way. A lot of guest surprises that I'm working on. I just had some great conversations this week as well.
That's
So
awesome.
so it's like that. That's how I look at it. It's and that's one of the reasons why we are excited about it, is because you kind of take a chance on new approaches, and you take a pause from your everyday work, and you reflect, and chances are you may kind of come back with some better ideas, or some new ideas completely as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, no,
right.
I would agree that the format of this event really is very unique. It is very different from anything else I've ever attended. And I have to tell you, I get really excited because just to see, right, what are all of these wonderful solutions? There's so many people out there thinking about all of the gaps that we have and the problems that we have. And there's some people that have some really interesting ideas on how to solve those problems. And this is absolutely the perfect format to come in and to kind of
Mhm.
share those ideas with a larger audience that is equally as interested in advancing and figuring out some solutions to some of our more complicated or even less complicated problems, but ones that we haven't quite tackled yet, or we've tackled, but we're not quite there to where we want to be. So
Yeah.
I think this is a great opportunity. I learned so much. I actually meet so many wonderful people that
Yeah.
I really bring into my circle and to my network, and they become friends, and we seek advice from one another. And so I am very excited to see what this third annual Medical Affairs Innovation Olympics is gonna bring.
Yeah, yeah. So on that note, Liz, let's talk a little bit about what you're expecting. And this is also an opportunity for you as a judge, as a steering committee member who's worked very hard over the last year to bring an event in the format and the speakers that people
Right.
will appreciate and learn from. What is your call to action to competitors, as we're getting more and more competitors every day, and we're probably going to get more before October 1st?
Mhm.
How do we raise the bar in innovation in healthcare from your perspective?
Okay, so from my perspective, what I'm really expecting, or what I hope to see, right? And I think you're alluding that you're getting some of that, but I'm hoping that we get even more. I really am encouraging, right? I think we need people from different kind of walks of life within medical and
Yeah.
healthcare, right? Uh, to come and share kind of their points of view, their thoughts, their ideas. So I'm hoping that, yes, I want to see people from our medical affairs organizations, but I want to see more than that. I want to see, healthcare innovators and researchers and clinicians and maybe patient advocates, everybody that's really, along with us, in this journey of trying to like improve healthcare in totality, improve patients' lives, to come together. So I'm hoping that we get a lot of diverse types of competitors, right? Submitting. I'm really also really looking forward to seeing what is kind of the theme of topics that are going to come up, right?
Mhm.
This
Mhm.
year. What are on people's minds that they're trying to tackle? Like I know me personally, right? I'm still very much, involved, or at least looking interested in, digital solutions. I'm still trying to really kind of wrap my arms around and grasp what are the different types of AI applications, right, to some of
Yeah.
the problems that we have. Where does machine learning, continue to evolve and come into some of these solutions? I mean, that's just one slice. That doesn't need to be the only thing that people are submitting. But I would just, I'm just excited to see. And so I'm hoping, like I said, I hope we get a really nice, robust, diverse, groups of submissions,
Yep.
and really kind of, tease out, what are which of these is really practical and feasible and aspirational, which ones can we scale? I would love to hear
Yep.
about investors and what they're, what they're looking for and thinking about. And so there's quite a bit that I'm hoping to see, and so there's much to be excited about.
Yep. I want to remind you, those of you who are watching, following along, or maybe listening to the recording, ask your questions. Ask us, what may be on your mind, what kind of innovation, you're looking forward to, how this is a networking opportunity or a business opportunity, recruiting opportunity as well. Find jobs, find the right kind of develop some relationships that matter over time as
Mentorship,
well.
you name it, so much.
Yeah. So yeah, ask your questions here. I'm going to show a little bit of a preview for the agenda that we have, and see, Liz, what you can comment on, you know, what you're looking forward to in particular as well.
Sure.
This is the kind of immersive experience, if you will, Olympic experience that we're going to create in the web app called Huva. If you're in healthcare, you probably know this app. It's very easy to use. Okay. So we're becoming Olympians. We're carrying that Olympic torch of innovation in healthcare. Our theme this year is discovering new power in medical decisions. Okay, discovering those new sources, finding where those sources of decision making need to come from, and how can we innovate? Because we have technology, we have AI. A lot of it is also guiding healthcare decisions, and we have healthcare professionals, right, who are able to synthesize and that complex data very quickly and translate it to our healthcare champions, right, and providers out there treating patients, right. And so it's patients themselves are making these decisions. And so this is once again a topic this year. But the three themes that usually are actually constant is access, continuity, and quality. How do patients receive that access to, and are able to go from one institution to another and still expect to receive the same quality of care? Okay. So the 4 event categories, let's talk a little bit about that. Med tech, right? So if you have some of the solutions that Liz, that you talked about, you may not work in medical affairs. You may be working in healthcare, right? But you may have solutions that medical affairs should know about, integrating into their scientific messaging and education of the healthcare community, right? So operations and technology, or medtech, right? In other words, patient centricity is a second category. Medical insights and scientific communication. Okay, these are the 4 event categories in which we will have competition. In fact, very intense competition. The very first year, we had a come from behind victory, overall victory. The second year, we had a leader who stayed on and led throughout the 16 days of competition. This year, what we're doing differently, however, is there will be winners in every single category, right? In which competitors will submit ideas. All right. So there's prizes: $1,000 for the gold medal winner of each of the categories. There will be a lot of promotion afterwards, also. Okay. So there are articles on LinkedIn that will be featuring you, even if you didn't win the first, a gold medal, right? Or if you received recognition from the judges. Also from Medical Affairs Professional Society and on the Amadeus Pharma blog as well. So you will receive attention even after the event, and we'll have a chance to receive mentorship as well. Here are our expert judges. Liz, of course, this is the second year. We have 2 investors, life science investors, angel investors, seasoned executives, innovators themselves, who are constantly traveling across the globe to competitions like ours and gathering ideas. So you'll understand kind of the perspective of your ideas and where they lie as well. So Christopher Piemonte and Said Babae, okay, those 2. And of course, we have various different diverse skills among the judges here. Liz, any comments? I'm kind of going on and on about the judge. Maybe you can also provide some just some comments on our group here.
No, well, first of all, I think we've got an excellent group, and like I said, the fact that we've got some different backgrounds, right, in terms of the judging pool and even presenters. So I think people are going to be able to gather a lot of great feedback from a lot of different angles that are going to be extremely critical and useful for them in developing and moving their ideas forward. So again, not only just medical affairs professionals, but also others that are very much involved into the actual development and investing and bringing some of the ideas forward. And so actually getting perspectives from their point of view, I think is great. I also want to say what a wonderful, this is a different iteration from last year with the kind of the continued support afterwards with the LinkedIn articles of some of the competitors. And I think that's wonderful, right? Because, you want to make sure that people are recognizing, the work that these competitors are doing. And it also gives them an opportunity to network again with other people that could provide them a lot of valuable feedback and maybe introductions to others. I mean, we've already experienced on our own, even with last year with one of the judges, right? Actually, connecting and bringing them in contact with, real important people to bring some of their ideas forward. So I
right?
think that's great.
Yeah. The judge and the
judge and competitor, because again, it makes a difference when you're networked with the right people, because we all have different resources at our disposal, or we are connected with people that could help others. And that's one of the the things that you're bringing this real unique type of program together, is to connect people together, problem solvers together, and get them the right resources to move ideas forward.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. So here is an agenda, very busy agenda. This
Yeah.
year, it's the first time where we have actually a full day of an opening ceremony. Okay, because there was a lot of interest, quite a few sponsors as well. You see on the right, we have 6 sponsors this year already. There's still a few spots left, 4 sponsors for competitors as well. But we have the Medical Affairs Professional Society, Eversana, Clinical Mind, Canopy Life Sciences, and the Global Life Science Alliance as well. And we have media partners, MIMA, Mind Medical Affairs in Australia, Steve Royal, and then the Bullpen. Now, the Bullpen is the newest media partner through whom I was able to find a new judge, other attendees as well. This is a very, very unique, global, large community of founders, investors, in healthcare, in devices, drugs, services, and solutions.
Wow,
So
that's
they're partnering
fabulous.
with us. Yeah, and I think this goes to I think address the comment you made, where we're kind of expanding the reach of medical affairs, and
Right.
they're right through our diverse connections that you're able to make when you attend this event. So the agenda very quickly. I'll just highlight a few keynote speakers. We have a global longevity and preventive medicine pioneer, David Barzilai, speaking. Okay. Last year, we had a longevity medicine pharma CEO, James Pear. So we're continuing. We're building on learning on the same topics, and we're going to have an update on this topic here. Then we'll have Peter Piliero speak from Medical Affairs Professional Society. Okay. Now, he's a leader, infectious disease physician for over 11 years, and he's on the board at the Medical Affairs Professional Society. He'll talk about various new approaches to improving healthcare decisions directly. We'll hear from Bob Beeman, Olympic gold medalist, as well. He's reinvented himself throughout his career. Had a longest world record in the long jump at one time, right? And a debate in the first part of the session on the meaning on the real world value of randomized clinical trials. Okay, so it's going to be a very interesting type of a format where you'll have 2 different positions and the attendees will get a chance to vote. There will be some live competition and prize also awarded for a healthcare trivia contest at 11:45, open to everyone, by the way. So and the rest, some of the rest of the sessions, I'll just highlight a few that will talk about the pharma, the IRA, its impact on the industry, on medical affairs. How do you launch a drug and be successful today in this competitive environment where pharma is limited from a regulatory perspective more than ever before? Okay. This afternoon features machine learning expert, Dr. Pier Antonio Russo. Discussion on autoimmune diseases with Digital Therapeutics CEO, and many others. So I'm not going to go on. It's a huge learning opportunity. So even if you don't compete and you just attend, just attending alone, we've worked very hard on the steering committee to make sure that you have, you take away some lessons, and I continue to go back to the playlist from the last 2 years, Liz, and I can tell you, I need to listen again and again because I can still continue to learn.
Yep.
I'm not just saying that because I'm kind of one of the, the kind of people on the committee, but we were trying to build something that we can be proud of. We can look back and see, okay, I learned here, and I competed and I connected with people, right? So
Agree. And I think that, I was just looking at that agenda, there's some really great topics there. And I love that, it's being switched up. I personally love debates, right? Because it really makes you kind of think and put yourself in, different shoes of one topic.
Mhm.
And I think that that's, that's fabulous. And you've got some really great, speakers lined up that are really expert and well known in their area. So I agree, right? You don't necessarily have to be a competitor. I mean, we'd love to get as many people to submit their wonderful ideas, no matter what stage they may be in. Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
but if not a competitor, definitely as an attendee, because again, it is when we all come together, right, that we are actually able to move forward, and we learn together. And who knows, there may be people that attend this meeting that have great suggestions for us and how to even make this better for the following year. So we would love to hear from them.
Yep, of course, absolutely. So make sure to sign up.
Yep.
Uh, Go to the Amadev Pharma website. It's here. I'm also going to make sure to post the link directly. Okay. And here we have the competitors as well. This is just a sneak preview of the competitors. There's more. There's more that actually are not on this slide that are just now registering. Dima Mutran from Canada, and others as well. So yeah,
Very
we
global,
can't wait.
very
Yeah,
yeah, global,
yeah,
global. I mean, it's people from around the world.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, so this is great. So this is not just looking at it from just one country's eye. It's,
Mhm.
looking at it, from across the oceans and in different places, and looking at some of the same problems.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and it only enriches, I think, our experience and our perspective. So,
Definitely does.
first time competitors from new countries that haven't never participated before, absolutely. With
What
and
can you tell me which one of the new countries?
Greece, um, Rwanda, Republic of Georgia. In fact,
Fabulous.
and they're tackling some very very uh, global issues like antimicrobial resistance, for example, or rare disease support, continuous support center from
Mm.
Rwanda, NFC technology from Greece, using a wristband, like a medical grade wristband. So very interesting ideas. So AI in many of them, by the way. It's not a requirement to have AI when you submit ideas, though, right, Liz?
No, not a requirement, but not unusual to see
No.
that people are trying to figure out how to apply it, right, to
Mhm.
solve some problems. So it'll be
Sure.
interesting to
Yeah.
see.
Yep. Absolutely. So look forward to seeing you soon, and you'll hear more from us, from Liz, and from me. Maybe another time before October 1st. Ask us any questions. Connect with Liz and Seek Medical Affairs as well. Learn about Seek Medical Affairs and her team as well. Everyone. So see you soon.
Absolutely. Nice to see you, Tim. Take
You too,
care.
Liz. You too.
All right.
Let's keep the
See you
excitement
soon.
going. Yeah. See
Yeah.
you
Take
soon.
care. Bye bye.
Bye.